Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are looking at an absolute generational clash in sports entertainment. We're talking Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar. It is the ultimate tale of the tape, you guys. We're measuring a rapidly rising, literally unstoppable physical phenomenon against an immovable object with a completely mythical resume. So let's get right into it.
And that brings us to the central question we really want to unpack here. In a direct, head-to-head matchup of foundational traits, what actually wins out? Are we talking youth and power, or is it elite experience? Like, do you bet on the boundless ceiling of tomorrow's biggest star, or do you go with the battle-tested dominance of today's veteran? I want you to keep this question in the back of your mind as we go through this analysis, because the contrast between these two completely different approaches to dominance is absolutely fascinating.
Okay, let's dive into this. With Section 1, enter Oba Femi, the rising powerhouse.
Now, Oba Femi's arsenal is built on some truly terrifying foundational traits. I mean, we aren't just talking about your standard weight room strength here. We're talking functional in-ring power, but somehow combined with the athleticism of a much smaller man. And because he's got youth on his side, well, his recovery and just this boundless energy completely fuel a super explosive, sudden offense. Add in that massive, imposing physique, and the intimidation factor is honestly off the charts before the bell even rings.
So all of those ridiculous physical traits culminate into one indisputable fact. Oba Femi is one of WWE's most promising stars right now. And actually, that word promising is vital here. The foundation has been poured, the structure is going up incredibly fast, and the entire industry recognizes that his trajectory is just pointing straight up.
Which brings us to Section 2, the Lesnar pedigree, a mountain of accolades. Let's move to and see how this builds. To really understand the sheer measuring stick that Oba Femi is up against, we have to look at Lesnar's historic cross-platform career. I mean, he built his reputation in college as an NCAA Division I heavyweight champion, right? From there, he just stormed right into the professional era, capturing the WWE heavyweight title at the time that made him the youngest champion in history. And then, as if that wasn't enough, he took that terrifying physical dominance into MMA and won the UFC heavyweight title. It's just this unbelievably proven, battle-tested resume across three completely different combat worlds.
Now, the engine driving that insane timeline is a very unique set of foundations. Much like Femi, Lesnar possesses some serious explosive strength, but the separation here, that really lies in his elite wrestling pedigree and years upon years of sustained success at the absolute highest level. Lesnar's raw power is essentially weaponized by this elite technical grappling. Plus, he knows exactly how to perform under the brightest lights against the absolute best in the world.
And this brilliantly illustrates Section 3, potential versus experience, the head-to-head. When we actually put these two side by side, you guys, the contrast is super stark. On one hand, Oba Femi has this tremendous potential, and he just continues to develop. He represents this incredibly high ceiling of untapped raw ability. But on the other hand, Brock Lesnar brings elite-level experience and just a mountain of career accomplishments. It really is the ultimate difference between what someone could be and what someone definitively is.
Now for Section 4, the final verdict, who holds the advantage? So, the crucial point is, Lesnar currently holds the advantage in elite-level experience and career accomplishments. At this very moment, the veteran's resume, which, remember, was forged in the fires of NCAA wrestling, WWE, and the UFC, it just outweighs the incredible momentum of the newcomer. Femi's power is totally undeniable, for sure, but it just doesn't yet trump the sheer volume of high-level success that Lesnar has accumulated over the years.
But you know, that leads us to a super fascinating question. When will Oba Femi's tremendous potential finally close the gap on that elite experience? Look, Lesnar holds the advantage today, no doubt about it. But Femi, he just continues to develop. Literally every single time he steps into the ring, that explosive offense gets sharper, it gets more refined. Elite experience is kind of like a static monument, right? It's impressive, it's set in stone. But tremendous potential? That's a rising tide. So the real question we have to ask ourselves is, how long until that tide just completely washes over the monument? Oba Femi is coming, and honestly, it feels like it's only a matter of time before all that potential turns into a proven, undeniable reality. Something to definitely think about as you watch these guys going forward. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Make sure to keep your eyes on the ring, and I will see you all next time.